Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillah walhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Welcome, sisters. You guys are seeing my Notion page right now, and I really wanted to really share with you the importance of pronunciation, especially between letters Ain and Hamza. These are two letters that are often mixed, sisters, because Ain, for most of us, we're not of Arabic descent. Like we don't, the Arabic is not our first language. And so most of us may not have Ain in our language. And so this is a new sound that we are trying to make, and we find it difficult. And so because of that, we just seek refuge in Hamza. What I mean by that is that we don't make the effort of going to the Ain level. We just stay at the level of Hamza. Hamza is in the bottom of the throat. It does not require any effort from us, really, and it's a sound that we're familiar with. Ain, on the other end, is at the level of the epiglottis. It does require pressing down on that epiglottis, right, for the sound to be kind of constricted, and that requires effort. And we do need to make that effort because, mashallah, we get hasanat for every letter that we read from Qur'an. Allah expects from us effort and striving. The results are in His hands. Whether we're going to get to the sound, that is up to Allah. But we need to make all the efforts, we need to try our very best to work on these letters. So I also wanted to show you how, subhanAllah, the difference between the two. In this word, the first word that we see, it says awwala, awwala, meaning to depend. Awwala, right? And then the next one in the bottom is awwala. So awwala, you see that constriction? Let's look at it. You see how the ayn, the epiglottis, is like pressing down, all the way to the back almost, right? Awwala, awwala. And we need to work on it. Where versus Hamza, you'll see how like the epiglottis is like really far away from the back, right? Like the sound just goes straight out. Coming from the bottom. It doesn't, e, u. But there's a big difference because why? A word could have almost the same spelling. But if we say or if we say then it makes a total different meaning. And that's the reason I'm doing this video. I want you to see that and see how important it is, right? So if I'm like working hard with you to really make the difference, don't get upset. Just, let's strive. Let's strive. We're getting reward every step of the way. So again, ayn, you see the constriction of the sound. We have it in an'amta in Fatiha. We have it in na'budu. We have it in alayhim. We have it in nasta'een. We have it in what else? I think for Fatiha, is that it? I think that is it. And also when we seek refuge, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Sisters also confuse it with ha. Sometimes they will read the ayn as a ha with the H sound. No. Not nastahin, nasta'een. Ha and ayn live in the same place, yes, but we don't want to confuse them. The epiglottis is doing different things here. Okay, so awwala versus awwala. Awwala versus awwala. Awwala, to depend. Awwala, first. Big difference, right? Big difference. Ya Rab, we really, may Allah give us tawfiq and aid us to read His Qur'an properly. And then we have sa'ala, to ask. Sa'ala with the hamza. Sa'ala. And then sa'ala with, like epiglottis working here. Sa'ala, it means to cough. Sa'ala versus sa'ala. So imagine you have the word sa'ala in the Quran and you're saying sa'ala. You're not putting that extra effort. So instead of saying coughing, you're saying asking. Total different meaning. But the rest of the letters, almost the same, like spelling almost the same. To be in pain, ta'allama. I'm sorry. Ta'allama, sorry. Ta'allama. To study, ta'allama. Okay, to be in pain, ta'allama. With the hamza, ah. Actually, I have a student named Alima, and she saw Alima in the Quran. She was like, my name means pain. I said, no. Alima, pain. Alima is something else, has to do with knowledge, right? So, ta'allama, to be in pain. Ta'allama, to study. Ta'a, difference. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Abda'u, to start. Abda'u. Now let's put a little bit more effort. Abda'u, most beautiful. Abda'u versus abda'u, to start something. Abda'u, most beautiful. Oh, this is really amazing. This is really amazing. So I really wanted to share this with you guys for you to understand the importance of, the pronunciation of the Quran. We're not just being picky here. Like it is affecting the words that you're saying. And these are the words of Allah. If we're going to give our best to anything else, then definitely we need to bring twice more effort, twice more excellence to the book of Allah, to the speech of Allah, because Allah is the one who's giving us everything that we have and making and sustaining us, right? So even if we have to spend a whole lifetime working on these letters, let's do it. Let's not quit. Just remember that every time you work on the letter, you're getting hasanat, bi'idhnillah. May Allah give that to us. So this is what I wanted to share with you, sisters. Any good is from Allah, any mistake is from me. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.